my studio audience. Yeah. Okay, let's get started. It's time for... Yes! You know, I was trying to think why it is that I've never seen The Notebook. I've never seen The Notebook. You know that movie? It's like if you say you've never seen Waiting to Exhale. People look at you shocked in the community. But overall, people love The Notebook. But I know why. It was on over the weekend. Yeah, the weekend was days ago. But anyway, it was on over the weekend. But so was Get Rich or Die Trying at the same time. So that's no choice. You know, I like my hood flicks. And then it came, and then, no, and then the same channel played it again, but the counter programming was 8 Mile. Now, that is not even a choice. I don't know what The Notebook is about, but I'll get around to it one day when nothing else is on TV. What is that, a love story, Suzanne?
Love story. I read the book and saw the movie. I loved it. It's really sweet.
You cry and stuff?
Oh my God, cried, yes. Oh, yes.
All right, I'll get around to it. I feel like I am out of a movement though, sorry. Anyway, okay, so look, Mel B. Nobody wants to read your book. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. So that's her next career move. She wants to write a book. She's calling it a tell-all. She even has a name. It's called, well, what's it called?
It's called Brutally Honest.
Brutally Honest, she's not being. No, this is why I don't want to read the book. She wants to set the record straight about her marriage, the drama being married to Stefan Belafonte, controlling relationships, abusive relationships, but that is not the tell-all. Number one, we want to hear what really goes on at America's Got Talent, but you can't talk about that because you're still on the show. You don't want to, in other words, it's too soon. This is not going to be a tell-all. Please don't try to sell the people a bill of goods. You know, if you happen to be a woman in an abusive relationship, this sounds like, you know, the book for you. But you have to be honest. You have to tell us all about every Spice Girl who was getting dumb high. Right? How many were sluts? No, this is the kind of, you know, if you're gonna tell all, then we want a tell all, and it can't just be about Belafonte beating you, because according to what we've read, there was drug use involved on both parts, sex tapes and sexual relationships with women allegedly on your part, but you tried to say that he dragged you into them, which I don't believe that particular part. And also, it's too soon to write this book because now all you seem like is a bitter woman as opposed to just let everything, you know, you're not even quite divorced from this. Are they fully divorced now?
Yeah, fully divorced. But he still wants visitation rights with her daughter,
Angel. They're still fighting about that. So, you know, and I want to know the real deal about your relationship with Eddie Murphy. Were you in love with him, or was it that the condom broke and so then you had Angel? And I want you to be honest. Did you use Angel as a paycheck? Like once you're pregnant with a Murphy, jackpot. Because Eddie's a lot of things, but one thing that he definitely is a wealthy man. This is a man who'll have money for the rest of his life. He's not like a dumb celebrity who, you know, blows through his money. You got to be careful what celebrities slide up in you. I got to tell you. Only because a lot of them have lovely cars that they're renting or they're stolen, and beautiful mansions and things like that, but they don't really own any of that stuff. They have no money. They're all about that flash. You have to be careful when you're out here messing with celebrities. But as far as Eddie Murphy, she trapped herself a good one. Anyway. So this book is coming out in November. It's called Brutally Honest. Clap if this is a book that you'd buy. Don't say it because I'm not reading it. Would you buy this book? Clap. That's all. That's all. Right? So, 6-year-old Blue Ivy has her own personal stylist and a personal shopper, and a lot of people think it's really absurd. Well, not me. I'll tell you why. All right, first of all, his name is Manuel Menendez, and he used to be Beyonce's assistant, so he's been in the family tree for years, and now he's her stylist. He even dressed her, of course, for the Grammys this year, and you know, the little girl has, she's always looking cute, you know what I mean? But she's only 6 years old. So, but here's my thought. There's certain people, like Busy Phillips doesn't have a stylist for her kids. You know Busy Phillips, she's been here on the show. You know, but Busy Phillips is not in that lifestyle. We don't have a stylist for Kevin. Kevin is not in that lifestyle, but I must say he's got quite the sense of style himself. However, at 6 years old, do you think that's too much? I don't. I'll tell you why. Because the Carter Knowles are in an elite, a particularly elite position now. Madonna never had stylists for her children when they were growing up, and Madonna's elite, but here's the difference. Madonna dresses bugged out, and we love it. Madonna will put on a, you know, a $10,000 Galliano with her ripped tights and her glove, you know, and her gold teeth and stuff. So whatever her kids want to be, like, she's all about express yourself, but that's what we count on Madonna and her family for doing. Whereas I think that we look at the Carter Knowles, even though it is cute to let a little girl, you know, just wear pink and purple and you know, be little, but they aren't normal people. You know what I mean? So I think it makes sense for her to have a stylist. They aren't normal people. She is gonna be a hell on wheels when she grows up, though. You know? But I would say that with or without a stylist. Imagine what the, you know, the grind that she's gonna put men through. You know what I mean? His hat. Do you like the hat? Where are they? Why is she wearing the hat and blocking everybody's view? What is going on? Anyway, so here's a show I'm going to check out, and I'm going to tell you why. You might disagree with me. Nobody in the Hot Topics Bureau meeting this morning agreed with me. Kate Gosselin is getting her own dating reality show. See? See? You heard it. Oh! See? So there's one person here who would watch it with me. It's called Kate Plus Date. And here's why it deserves at least a one-time watch, you guys. First of all, it's going to be on TLC, which is the Learning Channel, so we'll be learning more about Kate's boring personality. Oh, please. I'll tell you what, you'd rather watch the linoleum dry than and she's a mean-spirited woman. I mean, you know, she's been here before and interviewed, and I've said the same thing, like, she's mean. But then again, wouldn't you be if you're struggling with more kids than you should have had? You know, she's got all those kids. She's finally out of the house. She knows people are judging her. So all those kids is, I guess, taking her personality away. Okay, her two oldest daughters are 17. They're the ones who want her to start dating. I think this is terrific. But she's got five of her 6 tuplets are now still living with her. And they're all 13 years old. And then there's one with special needs, so he's in a different situation, living-wise. Here's the thing. She's a beautiful woman. Just, right? And then when you layer onto that she birthed all those kids, because you know, sometimes kids do you in and you just never look like you used to. But then, you know, after she had all those kids, she went in for that big makeover. She admits it. She bought the teeth and the face and the boobs and whatnot, but she's kept it together. Like, she's hot to me. Just her personality is not. So here's the premise of the show. She's on the show, and because she's saying it's hard to date you know, with the kids, and she doesn't really know where to go and how to act and what to be. And she's 47 years old now, and she's got all these kids, and it's a different world out here, I guess, you know, in terms of dating compared to when she was with John, who, by the way, is a stripper. Yeah. Probably not at like an elite club. Probably the one where, you know, there are bullet holes. You know what I mean. And he's also DJing, but a man does what he has to do to pay for all his kids, right? But I would watch this show as she awkwardly navigates her way through a bunch of guys who aren't interested in a woman with 13 kids. Now I'm sorry, honey. You know, they're interested in being on TV, you see. And then once they pick her or she picks them as the date, believe me, we'll read in People magazine the following week. You know, they're going places and doing things because he's, you know, getting famous by being with Kate. Then he's going to dump her and move along to, you know, somebody else. But, you know, these people on reality shows, they just want a leg into the celebrity door. It's not like they're really interested in the celebrity. And I hope that Kate knows that going in. Plus, I hope that you take a personality course before all this happens. I gotta tell you. Kate Plus 8 airs on TLC this fall. I'll remind you of it. Maybe we can watch it together. Hopefully it comes on at our convenience. You know? Now, did you watch the Jersey Shore family reunion last week? You did. Not as many people as I thought. I figured more of my co-hosts would have watched. I didn't watch either because, and I meant to watch, but MTV doesn't really do things that I do anymore. You know, you get older and then you start to be a Bravo. Then you get a little older and you start to be Nat Geo. And I'm just saying. So I missed it, but I'm sure it'll play over the weekend at some particular point. Anyway, the cast still likes to party, they tell me. And I'm saying party like crazy, act like crazy, like funneling liquor and, you know, fist pumping and all that. Even though they've all grown up, including Snooki, they still are off the chain. I like that, because I thought that they were going to be sitting around being all mature, making calls to talk to their kids, spouses there interrupting the fun. You know, I like, in my mind, for them to still be, you know, having fun. The only one who's not participating in what, I mean, most people would call fun, you know, drinking and stuff, is Mike the Situation. He's turned over a new leaf, yeah. He's turned over a new leaf. You know, first of all, he got into that major legal trouble. Just take a look at this and then we'll discuss.
At first, it just started out just drugs and alcohol for the last 2 years. And then I wanted to continue to better myself. So then I don't drink, I don't drug, I don't smoke, I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't steal.
You're so cute.
I love him.
Yeah, I love you, Mike.
So,
I said you're Jesus.
She called you Jesus.
She called me Jesus.
Calm down.
No, calm down, listen. Love you guys.
We love you.
Sweet, right? And, you know, in his free time, he is now counseling young people. You remember he had a pill problem as well, pills and a whole bunch of other stuff that were going into his system while he was the Situation, fist pumping, and you know his ego was out to here. But now he's, you know, this fabulous guy. He's helping young people and sharing his story and the perils of drugs. But you realize that he's going to jail. He goes to jail in April? Wait, this is April.
Yeah, they're trying to delay the sentencing.
Why?
I think I read that his lawyer was busy or something like that. I'm not kidding.
Let me tell you something. So he's sentenced to, if he's sentenced, he can spend up to 5 years in jail. I think he'll be out on good behavior, you know, in 2 years. And it's not a jail like Rikers Island or something. It's maybe a shed behind the jail with no bars. I don't know. Hot Topics, except for one person, the queen of Hot Topics. She and I were the only ones who don't feel bad for him. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he was messing around with the tax man, and that's why he's going to jail. And you won't do this in April while the rest of us are trying to figure out, you understand what I'm saying? Back when he was making a lot of money, he was asking a lot, allegedly, he was asking a lot of the promoters and people who would hire him, and he was getting hired for hundreds of thousands of dollars per night. See, he was asking to be paid in cash, and then he would take that cash, and he had a whole bunch of different bank accounts. This is what's all alleged, which is why he's going to jail. And he'd hide the money in these accounts, and the total came up to something like $9 million at a particular point. So I'm sorry, I'm glad you're sober, and I'm glad that you're such a nice man, but you do need to go to jail. Just saying, just saying. So he's going to be sentenced on April 25th. And his brother was part of the caper and everything, you know? So Matt Lauer has moved out of his Hamptons home. I don't really much care about this story. I mean, I'm just trying to, look, they were very excited in the morning meeting. It's the Wendy show, but I do take advice from my advisors. Oh, Wendy, people are going to care. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to deliver it like I don't. So, Matt Lauer has moved out of his Hamptons home, one of the two, because they've got a couple of properties out there. This is the home that he was in with his long-suffering wife and their children. And his wife threatened legal action if he didn't get out, like get out. And Matt was refusing to leave because he was concerned that that would make headlines. Really? How about your behavior has made headlines? Right? Anyway, and then last week, he sold his $7 million New York City apartment. He does have a big spread in New Zealand. Maybe he'll move there. I don't know, but these are rich people's homes. Like, he can live any place. And Hamptons, look, because Hampton season is coming. All the in crowd's going to be there. Oh, Howard Stern doesn't want to hang out with you. Billy Joel doesn't want to hang out with you because you whacked yourself out with your ways. And so their women are like, don't ruin your reputation by hanging out with Matt. You see how things happen. Just when you think you have real friends, when it comes... And then somebody had the nerve in the Hot Topics meeting to say, do you think he has a chance for a comeback? I was like, I almost threw my tuna fish at them. No relish this time. Just garlic, salt, and pepper, Carr's water crackers, the thin ones. Take the chill off the tuna fish for about 30 seconds. Ever so delicately, just... Anyway, no, he's ruined his reputation. It's not like, I mean, and you beat up Ann Curry with the way you treated her. And people see your true colors just through that. You were a snake to Ann Curry, you know. You are doing your best to save face to the rest of us. Nobody cares about you, Matt Lauer. You know why? Because unlike a lot of guys who get caught up in situations of less than desirable situations, when you're a news person, see, this is why I changed my career. I was like, oh, hell no. I told you in 6th grade, I knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to be either a radio broadcaster or a newscaster. Once I got to college and you know, because you have to get behind the scenes and study how these people are, whatever career, whether you want to be a firefighter or a cop or whatever. When I realized news people have to have that ultimate credibility, like you can't be getting down in the club. God forbid you have a backache and all of a sudden you got to go to the cannabis store. Like, no, and they get it legally, you know, with the card and stuff. But you can't wear purple lipstick. Like a you have to have your credibility. You've lost your credibility, dude. So you take all your millions of dollars and suck it. I don't like him. I don't like it. I want to apologize to Offset for just a moment, because I have no idea why I judge Kate Hudson's situation differently than yours, but I do. You see, Offset has 3 kids with 3 babies' mothers, about to have a 4th kid with Cardi B, 4 babies' moms. And we look at that as wild and sloppy, right? Kate Hudson's about to have her 3rd baby with her 3rd baby's father. It's a girl. You know, she's got the boy. Her first child is with some guy, a musician named Danny. And then she's got a 14-year-old Ryder, that's with Chris Robinson. And she's got a 6-year-old Bellamy. Wait, so this will be her 4th child?
No. She's got, this is the 3rd kid. She's got one with Chris Robinson and one with Matt Bellamy. And then this is going to be the 3rd one.
In the hood, this would, oh, sorry. A little Lawson, you know. In the hood, that's considered hoodish behavior. Why do I judge differently? I don't know, and I feel very guilty about it because she's no different than Offset, except for, why is that, girls? I think, and guys too, I think it's because women, we have a time where we can no longer have children, and so when you meet a guy and you really like the guy, then you have the, plus she's got money for days, she's got a really good, I don't know, you know what? She is hood. She is hood. But congratulations nevertheless. And to, oops, sorry. Tuna fish. Fabulous. Today we've got more great show for you, everybody. You keep it here. The star of NBC's show Champions is here. His name is JJ Totah. So grab a snack and come on back. Vanity Fair calls our first guest TV's biggest breakout star. Now, he plays Mindy Kaling's son on the new show Champions. You take a look.
Dude, that's racist.
No, to be fair, I think he's more ignorant than racist. He thinks Ramadan is a hotel chain.
I think it's sad that you're being encouraged to deny half of who you are.
Wait, I've never thought about it like that. But you're right. My house is whiter than a Williams-Sonoma. If I want to hang out with Indian kids, they're like, oh no. But if I want to eat unseasoned turkey burgers, they're like, thumbs up, the whitest thing you can do with your hands.
Please welcome JJ Totah. First, we'll start with the shoe cam.
Oh, I prepared.
Yes, look, all of them right here.
I came prepared.
The studs in the back and everything.
The studs? Don't you love it?
Did you shop for those for the show?
Oh, I did. I found out and I drove to Topanga. I don't know if you've been in LA, but like that's the mall.
That's the girl from, that's Corey's girlfriend, Topanga.
Oh, okay. Well, yes,
Okay,
Topanga.
okay.
Yeah, like sweet woman. I met her once.
Uh-huh.
I drove to, and I was like, I'm going on Wendy Williams. Like, I need the best of the best, the shiniest of the shiniest. And I took a vote. I had 5 friends. They came with me. We took a vote, and these ones won.
Oh.
All right.
You went out of your way for us.
Well, no, of course, yeah. But,
No.
You know, also, nice shoes.
Mine?
No, yes.
Oh.
I mean, yes.
Manolos.
Well, classic.
Well, exactly.
It's great.
So, this is unbelievable to me. My producers were telling me that our show, first of all, you're 16, correct? Mm-hmm. Our show is a big influence in your very young life.
Yes. Oh my gosh. When I was like really little, and you know, there's like career, like a couple months ago, okay? And there's like career, you know, day or whatever when you just talk about things. And I was like, I want to be Wendy Williams. And my 3rd grade teacher was like, oh, we don't have that on the sheet, but like a doctor maybe? And I was like, no, like write that in. Like I want to be Wendy Williams. Thank you. Yeah. So I've watched the show like literally so much at my lunch breaks on set, and yeah.
Oh my gosh. And do you know that there's 2 shows going on? So now you understand. There's one that you see on TV, but there's a whole party going on behind the scenes.
No, I heard it from the dresser room.
Yes.
You guys are insane.
Yes. And look, and they're getting up, and people twerk, and they do full splits, and death drops and everything.
Oh my gosh. And I heard how you doing was so good.
Oh,
It was so good.
Can you do it how you do it? There's the camera.
Which camera? That one? This one? How you doing? Is that good? Is that good?
I can't.
I was on a show called Glee, which is where everyone was singing.
Yes.
And, you know, doing that thing. And I actually snuck a How You Doing
I saw.
into a scene.
Look at that.
I don't know if you guys can see it. And I snuck it in. I thought it needed to be there. And I found someone made it like a GIF out of it. So I thought I'd bring it today.
I almost, you know, it's like weird when you meet somebody that you admire. Like, I hope I'm not disappointing you.
Oh my gosh,
I
no,
hope the show is not
absolutely
disappointing.
not.
I hope
okay. It's above and beyond expectations. This is so cool.
Okay. So, now, clearly, JJ is very comfortable with himself.
Well.
Okay. How long you been this comfortable?
Honestly, like literally my entire life. I mean, when you're like so different and you know, you want to wear these kind of shoes.
Yes.
And people just aren't down for it a lot of the time. You just have to kind of learn to own your own self if no one's going to do it for you.
But, like, when you were 5 and you were, did you get a sense that, oh, okay.
This is when I was, okay, we're not sure when this is. It's from like 2 to 5. No one really knows, but within the toddler age. And I was working it like that. I think I was in Hawaii.
Now, you come from, you're swirly. Your background is swirly.
It's been swirled.
Yes.
Yes.
How did your mom and dad receive your comfortableness?
Yeah, well, they accept me for who I am just as much I accept them for who they are.
Wonderful. See, you know what?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm really lucky because a lot of people don't have that. You know, sometimes they have to reach outside of their immediate family and find friends who, you know, become their, what we call a chosen family.
Or they hide and they fool us women, dragging us into their mess, and they don't come out to themselves until they're like 40 years old. Right?
We're looking at you.
I mean...
We see through you.
As I was getting ready and placing my wig before coming out here, I was saying, you know, if you're gonna be gay, it's probably best to get that out of the way when you're young, because the world has so many other challenges outside of sexuality, but you're free.
Or, listen, anything.
Look, do you talk to kids? Like, you'd be perfect to talk to kids.
I did. I just did something called Stomp Out Bullying, which is an organization I work with this morning, and I did a panel. Actually, Nick Cannon hosted. Yeah. And a couple of hours ago, and we just talked about kids being different, because whether it is like, you know, gay or, you know, straight or trans or bisexual or just being like different, because especially as a kid, like you don't know. Like I never labeled myself as like lesbian, gay, trans, bisexual, any of those things, and like I still don't. And I think that's really important to talk to people, because everyone just like wants to use labels, but if you just say like, hey, if you want to try on these Gucci shoes, right, and if you want to like wear what you guys are wearing, like you can, because it's good to, you know, get out of your comfort zone and express yourself. So that's what we talked about this morning. So.
Yes. And so, congratulations. You have a breakout role on Champions. You know, Mindy writes the show and she stars in it. She's a
Mindy
good
Kaling,
writer.
Insane. So talented.
So you're on the show, and tell us about your character.
Well, my character actually happens to identify as gay, and he's also Indian. Two things we don't see a lot of on television or network television whatsoever, especially like on a comedy like this. Yes. And he's coming to New York. He wants to be Barbra Streisand, live out his funny girl, you know, dream. And he reaches a roadblock when he's forced to live with his father, who's 100% opposite of him, and he has to live with him. Things get shook up.
I gotta tell you something, JJ. You really are special.
Thank you.
And you've got a wonderful sense of style.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I
All right,
appreciate
so
it.
look, so now you're on a network TV show.
Yes.
I mean, I know that you've done spot things, you were on Glee and things like that, but now you're on this network
Definitely
TV show,
the biggest
Champions.
thing,
It's a big deal for you. So now you're making the big bucks. Do you still live at your parents' house? Because you're 16.
I do. I actually graduate in like 2 weeks, so they're still here.
Oh.
They're still here in Los Angeles. But I graduate in very soon. They are dying to get out. I mean, they love me, but my mom is from San Francisco and she's ready to be home.
So you go to high school here in New York?
No, in Los Angeles.
Oh, in Los Angeles.
The Valley, yeah.
A public high school?
It's a private high school, and it's a real high school. I wanted to get, a college preparatory education because I definitely want college to be an option for me, and
yes.
I've applied, got in, and to some places,
But now it's inconvenient because you got a hit show. What are you going to do?
I'm planning on going to orientation. Whoever college I'm going to, don't listen. But like going to orientation and then like leaving the day after, having to like leave.
Yeah.
But then just like know that I went.
That you got in.
Yeah.
So are you nervous about? You are so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have a friend circle of cute boys? I don't want to ask you, are you dating? But are you dating?
Oh no, I'm engaged. It's a line in the show to my career.
You're not. Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, look at this little ring. Isn't it kind of cute?
Yeah, no, I thought you were serious about being engaged, though.
No. Imagine if I told you I had a baby coming.
Yeah.
No, not Cardi being. Cardi B. So you're insane, by the way. A baby just comes out.
Of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
Look, so what have you splurged on? Because now you're making bucks. What do you buy? I mean, those cost something.
I'm very frugal.
Oh, really?
Well, listen, with my own money.
Oh.
However, I'm not afraid to spend my parents' money. But, so yeah, I do. I got a car. That's like the only thing. There it is.
An Audi.
An Audi. It's a mom car. And because I'm like a mom to all my, little friends. So yeah, I got that. And so, but yeah, that's the only thing that.
Well, you could have spent more, so you're not very extravagant.
No, very
You're
frugal.
smart, you're cute, you're successful.
Thank you so much.
And since you love the Wendy show so much, we got you a Wendy show starter gift, JJ.
Oh my gosh.
Gag on this. Look. Look. Oh. You've got to keep up with the hot topics, so you read all the magazine.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
There's your microphone.
This is insanity. Hold on.
Right? There you go. Thank you for being here. It's JJ, everybody. Champions is the name of his show. It's on Thursday nights at 9:30 on NBC. You watch that, but keep it here because the hottest spring shoes are next. You are so cute. I love JJ. Don't you love JJ? Oh my gosh. All right, but we must move on. It's springtime, and of course, we want to step out in style. And here with the hottest new shoe trends is our old friend, Jackie Moran. Welcome back.
I'm so excited for spring shoes, Wendy.
Wait, but you're always fashionable. I just want to give a Jackie dress.
Thank you. I gotta get always a bargain. You know me.
Yep, come on.
Thank you.
All right.
I love it. I love
now
it.
Let's talk about.
Okay, let's talk about it because we have to kick it off with a bang. How resort ready are these platforms?
These are cute.
They are so much fun. They look so designer. That multi-stripe rainbow trend, only $85.
And because they have these aren't going to hurt your feet. The platform.
Okay, so that is a girl's best friend. If you don't know the platform secret yet, get into it. There's a reason they're sticking around because they are so comfortable. Yeah. Right? I love those. So resort, vacation ready. Gotta love it. Now.
These are cute.
This is so cute. Every girl also needs, we're gonna need room in our closet is what we're gonna need. A white hot shoe for spring. This is all about the hottest sandals. A white hot sandal.
These are really pretty, but if I can interject, these are really good for girls whose feet aren't their best feature. And maybe you want more. Look, I'm one of those girls. We want more coverage. We want more coverage, though.
Right, exactly.
These are cute.
And they're going out. Wear this with all white for maximum impact, but the best part, genuine leather, less than $90.
Right.
So good. Makes a difference with white shoes, the material. Now, funny enough, the biggest sandal trend isn't a sandal at all, and Wendy's crossing her arms.
I can't stand
an espadrille?
An espadrille.
Wendy, I live in espadrilles, and this sunny yellow is not getting you excited. Come on, it's like the sunshine.
The color is cute. I don't like the heel. I always feel is that if girls who wear espadrilles are girls who are too scared to take it to a heel, or just do a flat.
Yes, but these are good for the barbecue and the beach because then you don't sink in. So that's my little one thing there. And I love the lace up, so romantic. The truth is though, every celebrity, if you're looking at their Instagram, chances are they are wearing a pair like this.
I know. I'm like the only person I know who doesn't love espadrilles. How much are these?
But these are under 100.
Not
so
much.
95 from Saludos. Love
Okay,
it.
try.
Maybe we'll give it a try, right?
Try.
Okay, so flats. I know you love your
Now,
flats,
here we go.
Wendy. And you designed some amazing flats, by the way. So you're going to appreciate this. First off, the mule flat. There is a mule for every woman.
These are so cute, and
Okay.
these look so Gucci, but the price tag is
so
Nucci.
maximalist, $75
See?
from Aldo. You've got to love that.
These are cute.
I call these the kitchen sink flats. They have the stripes, they have the embellishment, they have
Everything.
the hardware. Wear that with denim, so amazing.
You know, sometimes too, when you're gonna have something where your heel hangs out on the back, I suggest going up a half a size or
Yes.
another size.
Yes.
You don't want your meat hanging in the street. You know what I mean? On the back end. That's
So
all.
true. I
Right?
love it, Wendy. You're so right. And listen, I'm a size 10. They're making like 11s now, which is good because you can go up. So, minimalist version,
I
but
wear
with
an
a
11. I go up to a
pop of-
12, Jackie.
I like it though. You make them, so it's good. But for a pop of color with this minimalist silhouette,
cute.
how much fun is that? This is this hottest Sam Edelman shoe right now. Comes in so many colors. Oh, I think you need to take these home, Wendy.
They don't fit.
Oh, that's. We're gonna get our size, Wendy. We'll go to the store together in Soho after this.
I need a 12,
Okay, all right, let's do it.
because I don't want the meat in the street. Yum!
And finally, look at this metallic fashion
Cute.
sneaker. Now, these are less than $40 from Zara.
Uh-huh.
And they're giving us two big trends, metallic and then the bow knotted detail.
You know what I find? Sometimes the older dolls who watch the show and participate, come on, let's move along.
yeah, let's move
you
along.
You guys get stuck in a rut because you think because you're 60 or 70 or something like that, but get in with the funky town.
Yes.
Do this.
Yes.
You can do these.
You can do it.
these. You
I
might not
always
want to wear a
say.
heel, but go like this.
And these are all comfortable. You're not going to be sorry.
You'll be cool. Let
Now-
your friends get old, not you.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, freshest thing right now.
polka dots.
Polka dots and the slingback update to the pump, everybody. These are just $80.
I love a slingback.
Right? So you're
I
going to
do.
see that in every pump this season,
I
the
do.
slingback version. And what I love is this is black and white. It'll go with everything.
Everything.
Everything. Wear it with graphic stripes, ready to go. And finally, I'm having an ultraviolet moment. I cannot see the world in anything other than purple right
These
now.
are really cute.
Okay, so from saturated lilac to soft pastel lavenders. Look at how good this is with other
These
pastels.
are really cute in the name of Prince.
Right, and $60.
Really?
And $80. This is a brand called Call It Spring. I mean, you won't forget that. Call It
How
Spring,
much are
right?
they?
Oh, okay, $80.
Okay, and how much are these? 60? you said?
60. Thank you
It's a pretty
very
good
much.
presentation, Jackie
Thank
Moran.
you.
Thank you for coming
I'm gonna
by.
go shoe shopping. Will you go with me?
For more information on these shoes featured today, go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next.